Welcome to the Sidelines PH podcast, where we talk anything and everything about sports. My name is Emar Villar and I will be your host. Season 1, let's get.
Alright everyone, and welcome again to another episode of the Sidelines PH podcast. My name is Emar Villar and we're here to talk about a very relatively new sport. It's been around since 2016, I think. And one of the persons that brought OCR here in our country is our guest for today. He has been a practitioner of OCR since 2016 and he is currently the head coach of the obstacle course racing national team, which also competed in the previous SEA Games. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you Mr. Raven Quan!
Hi, Omar. Hi, everyone. Good evening. Good morning.
Good morning. Kung ano mong oras mo pinapakinggan
Yes,
tong episode na to.
correct.
Magandang-
Let me correct you on that, on something lang, MR. The
Sige.
sport actually started around 2011, 2012 in the States.
Okay. Pero here in the
So,
Philippines?
Here in the Philippines, it started 2017. I started practicing it 2016, competing in the nearby Southeast Asian countries, Malaysia, Singapore,
Okay.
Taiwan. Ayun. So, pero pumasok siya, naging full-blown siya dito sa Philippines 2017 with the entrance of a international brand which is Spartan.
Okay.
Ayun. Actually, dati pa may mga local brand na tayo dito which is the Guerrilla Race, pero hindi siya masyadong nag-boom back then. Siguro kasi it was too early and it was too, kumbaga, too ahead of its time. Pero nung 2017, nag-start na siya mag-boom with the entrance of the international brand.
I see. So Spartan is a brand pala, no?
It's a brand. So if you guys are familiar with triathlon, si Ironman. Si Ironman yung brand niya. Kumbaga.
Okay.
So kami, we are under Pilipinas Obstacle Sports Federation. We are the federation. And we are the NSA, kumbaga, the National Sports
Yes.
Association.
Yes.
And then the brands, Spartan, si Tough Mudder, the international brands, and then we have also local brands here in the Philippines.
I see. So, 2011, no? Medyo matagal na rin pala siya. So, the OCR, ang pinaka-mainstream kasi na napapanood ko was American Ninja Warrior. Was that the first one?
Actually, hindi. Na siya, si
talaga?
American Ninja Warrior, medyo bago na siya. The first
okay.
one ever was UK brand siya eh. Tough Guy ang tawag niya.
Okay.
UK, from the UK. Tapos, na-popularize lang siya ng Spartan. Actually, yung Spartan, it started out as a death race nung 2011.
A death race?
Death race, pare.
Okay.
Bale, parang 72-hour race siya, patagalan kayo sinong huling gi-give up.
Okay.
Tapos, to attract more people to join, gumawa siya ng shorter distance of the races para kasi syempre kung ang marketing mo sa race mo death race, sira ulo lang yung sasali doon eh. Diba? Oo, para to attract the masses.
Yeah.
Para kumbaga to make it a business na may magre-register. They made shorter courses for that.
So, in terms of, or for the benefit of those who are hearing this sport for the first time, parang, can you walk me through what OCR is?
OCR is, obstacle course, as the name says, obstacle course racing. It's a race. It's a foot race. Tatakbo ka, pero may obstacles in between the start line and the finish line. So, we in the federation, we classify it as may ninja race, which is the Ninja Warrior, which is mostly mga 100 meters to 150 meters na maraming obstacles in between. So it's less of running pero
Oo.
more obstacles which entails more upper body strength and more
Okay.
kumbaga muscle endurance on the obstacles. Pero meron din naman yung mga mid distance races, which is the 10K to the 15K. Pwede pang 21K races which have a number of obstacles in between. So ayun, meron din naman yung mga si ano si si Spartan race, meron siyang 50-kilometer race. Ano siya? Ultra marathon na kumbaga yung niya, yung classification niya. Tapos si si one of the international brands, si Tough Mudder, meron siyang 24-hour race. So, yun, it ranges from actually ang difference lang naman niya in distance, but the basic thing na pare-pareho sila is it's a race na going forward na there's obstacles in between.
For
So, sikat na sikat dyan, American Ninja Warrior,
yun,
mga
oo.
ganyan.
Sa Netflix, may nakita ko, ano yun, Ultimate Beastmaster.
Si Beastmaster, yun, it's more of the same things, lang siya.
Yeah.
Different obstacles, different ways on how to finish the race, parang gano'n.
Sabi mo, there's the ninja race na 100 meters to 150. Ilang obstacles usually yung kailangan mong daanan to finish that race?
It depends kasi right now we're in the infancy of the sport. So where the International Federation is making the standards pa lang on how much. Pero siguro itulad natin sa SEA Games last December, which we hosted.
Yeah.
Ang 100 meters had 10 obstacles in between the start and the finish. So siya, fully packed talaga siya ng obstacles. It's around 10 meters in distance lang between obstacles, which will be around 5 to 7 steps for you to go to the next obstacle. So yun, the current 100-meter world record was set in the SEA Games, which is I think 29 seconds.
29 seconds. Ba, mabilis yun.
Mabilis yun actually. Kasi ang iniisip natin 100 meters, si Usain Bolt, mga 9 point something seconds yun eh.
Yes.
Pero wala naman siyang obstacles na dinadaanan sa sa daan.
I see.
Ayun.
So dun sa SEA Games, ito lang talaga yung pinaka variant of OCR, yung ninja race, or nagkaroon din ng mid-distance race doon?
Nung SEA Games, we had 4 categories, where we had the 100-meter category, which is individual, and then we have the 400-meter category, which is the teams. So my 400-meter relay, which will be 4 people running 100-meter each,
and then
which has 3 obstacles in between.
Okay.
And then meron naman the 400 meters na assist ang tawag nila. 4 people, 2 guys and 2 girls, will be running the 400-meter course with 12 obstacles. Tutulungan sila with
so sabay-sabay.
Sabay-sabay. Kunwari tayo, there's an 8-foot wall. We need to boost each other up to go to go up the wall, yung mga ganon. And lastly, we had the 5-kilometer race, which is actually medyo short to mid distance pa siya, pero a 5-kilometer race would be around 28 minutes to finish.
Okay.
Yeah, yun yung mga nandun sa mga ganong time yung finish time ng SEA Games.
I see. Sige. So, ang galing, no? Dami palang categories. Akala ko dati isa lang na, sige. Kasi yun yung nakikita ko sa TV. No? Wala pa kasi talaga ganun ka laking TV exposure, especially here in the Philippines, or not that I know of. So, curious ako, ba't mo napili yung OCR? Like, what started you, or what pushed you to start with OCR?
Actually, siya? It's challenging kasi. Well, running is challenging in itself, pero kasi medyo, for me, it's very monotonous. Yung tumatakbo ka lang sa kalye. Well, kanya-kanyang trip tayo, syempre. Yung mga marathoners natin, yun ang trip nila. Ako, trip ko kasi na may ginagawa ka in between. Hindi monotonous yung ginagawa mo.
Mhm.
So, parang it keeps your brain alive.
Mhm.
Kasi every so often may makikita kang obstacle. Tapos parang isipin mo, paano ko itatakal tong obstacle na to?
Mhm.
Ganon.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's challenging kasi siguro pag beginner ka, your first challenge there is to how to how to conquer the obstacles. Pag na-conquer mo na yung obstacles, ang question diyan, paano mo bibilisan, 'di ba? And then diyan na papasok yung mga competitions. Siyempre may makita kang mas mabilis sa'yo. Gusto
Mhm.
kong talunin, yung mga ganun. So,
Mhm.
it's very
Mhm.
challenging.
Pero prior to OCR, what were you doing?
Right before OCR, I was a dragon boat paddler.
Okay.
So, dragon. Actually, nagka-connect siya kasi when we were dragon boating, meron kaming conditioning coach ng dragon boat namin. He introduced us to the OCR way of training.
Mhm.
Kumbaga, takbo ka and then we do certain exercises. Kumbaga, high intensity interval training siya.
Yes.
Pero we're dealing with monkey bars, with atlas stones, yung mga ganon. So nung ginagawa namin siyang conditioning workouts, parang naisip namin na we're doing this for conditioning, why not join a race, 'di
Mhm.
ba?
Mhm.
Doon kami
Mhm.
nag-start noon. Dito simula nung before wala pa sa Pilipinas. So we started going out of the country para to join races until pumasok na siya dito sa Pilipinas.
Okay. Nice. Sige. In terms of like the current landscape of OCR here in the Philippines, syempre very new eh. Very new.
Mm-hmm.
Ano yung current level natin in terms of skill? Siguro sige, yung sa SEA Games na lang, ano ba yung naging placing natin sa SEA Games?
SEA Games, we swept the gold.
Oh, swept.
So
Okay.
yeah, we swept the gold. We had 6 golds at stake during the last SEA Games. We swept the gold. So I think that's to say that we're regionally, I mean, in the
Ahead.
Southeast Asian region, we're the best.
Mm, mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Actually, close competitors natin will be the Malaysians and
Okay.
probably the Singaporeans. But as shown in the SEA Games, we're probably number one as of the moment. But if you're talking about the internationally, the world, medyo malayo-layo pa tayo doon. Siguro step by step. Sana if ever the federation and the international federation is working towards the inclusion of the sport in the Asian Games. So titignan natin how we fare in the Asian Games kasi sa Asian Games kasama na yung mga Japanese, the
Yeah.
Chinese, and the
Yeah.
Koreans. And we know that malalakas yung mga yon. So
Mm.
iba rin ang sports programs ng countries na yon. So yun, we'll see how we fare. But with regards to the international brands, Spartan and Tough Mudder, medyo malayo pa tayo sa rankings.
I see. But it's good to know that in terms of the Southeast Asian region naman, na we're number one. Na I just hope
Ah,
na we could keep this up kasi like with other sports kasi parang we were ahead when it was the 60s, the 70s, there were some sports na
yes,
talagang
yes.
angat tayo, tapos biglang nagsulputan na yung mga taga Thailand, taga Malaysia,
Yun
taga
nga,
Vietnam, di ba?
exactly.
So, really, ako, personally, I could say that OCR is also one of the sports that we Filipinos could excel at. No? Ewan ko,
Yes.
maliksi kasi tayo plus lakas din talaga, lakas ng upper body natin. So, ayan, just
Saka kasi this is one sport na height would not be a very big factor.
mm.
Kasi right now how the international federation is writing up the standards. Ayaw nila ng very heavy lifting kasi o nga naman if there's a 250-pounder guy compared to us where our weight is on average will be probably around 150 pounds to 130 to 150 pounds. Lugi tayo pag may heavy lifting.
Correct, correct.
So parang they're trying to pattern it that everything will be not everything, but most of the obstacles or the exercises will be body weight. Kasi pag body weight nga naman, if you're 220 pounds, I'm 120 pounds, ano tayo? Same level tayo kasi we're carrying our body weight.
Correct,
Diba?
correct.
There's no added on that. You know?
So, parang pantay, no? I mean, in terms of parity,
Oh,
pantay.
kasi pag sinabi mo ng basketball, well, lahat naman tayo nag-basketball, di ba?
Yes, yes.
5'7" ako, nilaban mo ako sa kano na 6'2". Ulats na ako doon, di ba?
Totoo. Yung 6'2 na yun, Guard Japan, no?
Gwardiya pa, di ba? Tayo, ang 6'2 sa atin, ano na yun? Power forward na yun.
Oo.
Di ba?
Correct.
Ang 6'6 natin, sentro na. Ang 6'6 nila, number
Shooting
2 guard
Oo,
yun.
2 guard pa lang. So,
Putang na,
talagang
si
iwan.
Lebron nga, 6'9 eh. 6'9 point guard eh.
Ganun talaga. Medyo may disadvantage na tayo when it comes to that one. How about grassroots development? Like, syempre, bago to, was it at the forefront of how the federation would want to develop the sport?
Actually, ngayon, the federation have a lot of programs on how to develop the sport. Ngayon, marami ng nagsusulputan na other brands that nagpapakarera ng obstacle course. And the federation is supporting those brands and those people who are trying to promote the sport. Tapos, with regards to developing athletes, right now, we're looking for athletes kahit sa grassroots na right now wala pang very firm plan on the grassroots program, pero we're starting to look at outside of Metro Manila to look for talents. Yung natin actually yung nag-gold sa SEA Games natin, yan, silver medalist dati sa track and field. Tapos nakitaan natin ang potential kasi mabilis na tumakbo, and we only had to develop the upper body strength, and he excelled. So we're looking for those kind of talents na pwede pang i-develop, na actually marami niyan sa dito sa Pilipinas. Yung ating silver medalist on the 5 kilometers last SEA Games is from Cebu. So, the more races na nangyayari, the more these kids will be joining, mas makaka-discover tayo ng talent. So, we're taking importance on the small races, yung mga nagpapa-race dito sa Manila na mga kahit maliit lang na mga brands. We support those races talaga.
Okay. So, curious lang ako, the Philippine team for the OCR, how did you recruit them? Or saan nyo nakuha? Saan nyo nakita? Paano nyo na-scout?
Actually, nung nag-recruit kami ng national team, it's from a series of races na ginawa namin back 2018. Kasi we were trying to, as early as 2018, 2019 yung SEA Games, December 2019. As early as 2018, we've identified races, tapos we required people to join. Siyempre, may mga ibang tao rin na sumasali doon. And yun, we had a series of qualifying races for them. And yun yung naging selection process natin ng national team natin. We have sobrang diverse nung mga backgrounds ng mga athletes natin, from trail runners to marathon runners, meron tayong wall climbers, meron tayong frisbee player, ano yan, parang iba-ibang disciplines, but when they tried the sport, na-develop naman natin yung kanilang skill, and they excelled.
Ilang races tong na-identify nyo since 2018?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, in 2018, that was 4 races.
Mhm.
Tapos, in 2019, probably around 6 months before the SEA Games, nagpapa-qualifying races pa kami niyan eh. Kasi nga, we're trying to get the best of the
Best of
best.
best, oo.
The best of the best. So, I think we had around 3 races in 2019 to identify the would-be the current national team right now.
Okay.
Pero back then, would-be national team.
But these races, ito lang yung kumbaga, dahil sabi mo kasi identified you identified races. So in a given year, ilan kaya yung mga races talaga for OCR? Gaano kadami?
Madami. Kasi ano
Madami.
yan. Actually, before this fucking virus started,
Yeah.
ano yan eh. Naka-line up for 2020 is around 2 races in a month eh.
Wow, madami.
Oh, madami rin kasi nga ano siya eh. It's big, it's booming right now in the Philippines eh. The international brand, si Spartan, was planning to do 7 races this year.
Okay.
Tapos, syempre there are a lot of other brands pa, the local brands na nagpapa-race. Basta there's at least 1 race per month. And there are some months na may 2 races na ganun. Kasi different distance din. Merong ninja races, yung mga 100 to 150 meters.
Yeah.
Tapos meron ng mga mid to long distance races natin.
So, meron bang parang, ano man tawag doon, parang point system to? Like, if I am an athlete and I would join specific races, and if I win those races, I'll have points. Parang ganun? Meron bang ganun sa OCR ngayon?
Yes. Ano yun? Well, for Spartan, which is the international brand, meron siyang sarili niyang point system.
Okay.
Na at the end of the year, if you racked up points high enough, you can join the World Championships.
Okay.
Yun. Parang ganon. Tapos sa atin din locally, we have the federation also has a point system for the identified races kung at the end of the year, ganun din. Parang we will have parang a national championships na to determine kung sinong the best here in the Philippines.
Okay. So in the number of races, sabi mo nga maraming races nga 2 per month siguro. Ilan kaya doon yung talagang 4 point system? Or lahat ba ng race may points? O hindi naman?
For Spartan may points yan lahat ng races nila.
Okay. So yung iba wala talaga parang for fun.
Pero may identified din sila na na kung kasi yan eh. Meron siyang Philippine Series, and then the Philippine Series would go up to the Southeast Asian Series. Kung baga siya, if you rack up points in the Philippine Series, akyat ka ng Southeast Asian Series. In the Southeast Asian Series, pag maganda yung points mo doon, then you could join the World Championships. Parang ganun. So may rin siya, may identified races din siya. I think same goes for other sports. Si triathlon ganyan din.
Yes, si triathlon ganyan nga. Meron nga siya.
Point system niya, identified races, pero syempre merong mga races in between kumbaga of the identified races na you will join para to prepare for the next race, parang ganon. Tune up race mo kumbaga.
Yeah. Si Spartan ba is directly helping out kayo, yung federation, or is the federation helping out the Spartan brand in terms of OCR o very independent yung dalawa?
Again, Spartan is a brand, tapos si POSF is is the NSA.
Yeah.
It's the NSA's it's POSF's kumbaga mandate to promote the sport.
Okay.
Which includes Spartan.
Okay.
Parang ganon.
Gets.
But for the past years with the two POSF and Spartan has been working hand in hand.
Okay. That's good. That's
So
good.
yeah, good naman. Saka in the international level din kasi both the president of the international federation and also the president of Spartan is good friends. So
Okay.
nag-work hand in hand. Actually, just recently last week lang nag-partner up sila to do the biggest virtual OCR race. So
Virtual OCR
around
race.
3 million, alam ko 3 million people did the virtual race in
Wow,
a
okay.
weekend.
Okay. Paano yun? Paano yung virtual race?
Actually, yung virtual race, ano lang siya, kuwari, 5K with 20 obstacles. Yung 20 obstacles niya will be bodyweight exercises. Kuwari, 10
Ah,
push-ups,
okay,
mga
okay.
ganon. So,
Gets
it's mimicking how
the
we
obstacle.
actually do it in the race. Pero since wala pa tayong obstacles, yun, push-up, burpees, yung mga ganun.
Oo. Para lang kondisyon habang meron tayong
Conditions. Saka, dahil dito sa virus na yan, the races have been postponed, canceled, and everything.
yeah,
So, at least man lang may pagkaabalahan yung mga tao na karera.
that's true. Sino mga syempre may mga top players yung mga OCR. Sino ba ngayon ang mga top players dito sa Philippines that people should look forward to?
Philippines, in the male category of the 5K, si Mervin Guarte, as I've said earlier, si Mervin Guarte was a former track and field athlete na nag-shift to OCR. Yon. Tapos in the female category of the 5K is Sandy Menchi, Abahan. Ano siya? Very bemedaled athlete na yan in trail running. Pero
Trail running, okay.
yes, siya? Trail runner siya dati, tapos tried out OCR. I think she had fun and she excelled. So si Sandy sa si Mervin is our SEA Games gold medalists
I
for
see.
5K.
Okay. Okay.
Tapos in the 100 meter category naman, sa ninja category, we have si Kevin Popoy Pascua. He's previous or still playing frisbee. Ultimate frisbee.
Okay.
Frisbee player yan. Tapos, nag-try ng, again, same story sila lahat. Nag-try lang ng OCR, siguro na-enjoy. Nag-excel siya. He currently holds the world record for 100 meters.
Siya yung naka 29 seconds.
Siya yung naka 29 seconds.
Okay,
And
okay.
in the female division of the 100 meters, si Rochelle Suarez. Rochelle Suarez is a former or still is a wall climber.
Oh,
wall climber, rock climber. Ano ba tama?
wall is sa loob lang.
Oh, yeah, in wall climber.
Okay.
Ayun, ano rin yan? National athlete din ng wall climbing. Tapos yun, nag-try ng OCR. Yeah. Those four people are the current gold medalists for the last SEA Games. And they're to watch out for. Kasi usually, ang karera naman yan, it's either 5K or the ninja. So, yun yung mga pag nakita mo na sila, medyo kukunot na yung noo ng ibang atleta.
Markado na itong mga to.
Nandyan sila, patay na naman tayo.
Yari tayo. Bakit pa ba ako sumali? Ganun, no?
Pero if you look at it in a better way, parang buti na lang nandito sila kasi the challenge is real.
Kasi at least ma-elevate mo rin yung level of competition. At the same time, ma-elevate mo yung skill ng lahat ng sumasali. Kasi, lagi akong tinatalo nito. So, dapat
kasi katulad pag si Mervin, pag nakatabi ko sa starting line yan, pag nasabayan ko siya ng first 10 seconds, masaya na ako.
Oh. Kahit 10 seconds lang.
Kahit 10 seconds. Kumbaga, actually, mauna akong 2 steps sa kanya. Pucha, tinalo ko siya first 2 meters.
Baka kasi, tol, sabihin mo, oy, paunahan mo ako kahit 2 seconds lang Napasok eh.
Oo, di ba? Di ba? Mga ganun. But those are the people to watch out for
Nice,
sa
nice.
OCRC.
So dito sa Philippines, pinaka-top na tournament would be Spartan?
Well, it's one of the big names kasi. So, they can run races whole year round.
Okay. Ano yung mga
Uh,
local races naman to watch out
Local
for?
races natin si Guerrilla Race has been there
Guerrilla race.
since 2013, I think.
Ito
Aga
yung
sila nagsimula.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. But I think it's too ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Pero right now, syempre nabubuhay na naman sila. Tapos Conquer Challenge. Conquer Challenge is a kumbaga brainchild ng POSF yan dati. But
Okay.
then when POSF got accredited to be a National Sports Association, si Conquer Challenge is now being handled by a group of private people.
Okay.
Ayun. Pero ayun, masaya, one of the races din yan na parang nag-pioneer ng OCR here in the Philippines. And then may bagong brand na pumasok this year, si Maharlika Race.
Maharlika.
So, yeah, yan. Tapos si Pretty Huge Obstacles, which is the obstacle facility in SM Ora in
Mhm.
Taguig. They also have community races halos every month. So they set up a course inside the facility, tapos may mga pwedeng sumali yung mga tao. Ayun. Tapos
Sino ba? Sige.
ngayon kasi marami ng more localized races. Parang si Cebu has one gorilla camp yata. Parang ganun.
Gorilla.
Gorilla camp. Tapos in Davao there's one race that's being held every Kadayawan Festival. So maganda rin yung race na yon. It's happening all over the country and masaya naman siya. Alam ko yung mga ating mga AFP camps nagpapa-race din minsan kasi yung military merong mga built-in obstacle course races sa kampo yan.
Mhm.
So they're also doing races as well.
Let's see. So at least marami, no? Maraming nagpapa-race.
And of course the federation, natin does at least 1 or 2 races in a year kasi yan yung nationals natin.
Okay.
To determine who's the best of the best in the Philippines right now.
Mhm. So how many are in the Philippine team right now?
Philippine team right now is 16 people.
Okay. Madami pala.
Yeah, there are the ones who represented us during the SEA Games. So, kasi depends on the entry. Kunwari, in the 100 meters category, male category, pwedeng mag-entry ng 2 athletes. So, yun. In the 100-meter category, nakuha natin yung gold and bronze. Silat tayo ng Malaysia dun sa silver. Pero okay lang. Gold naman tayo. Tapos we had 2 entries per individual category. So that's 100 meters male and female and 5K male and female. Tapos meron tayo yung teams of 4. So we had 1 entry each din doon. So in total there's 16 athletes in the national team right now.
May leveling ba yung mga athletes na yun? Kasi like for example, sa triathlon, I think there's elite and then there's juniors and then there's a training pool. Sa OCR ba sa ngayon lahat sila like iisa pa lang yung pinaka leveling nila?
Right now actually aside from the national team, we have 16 athletes in the national team. Meron tayong developmental pool.
Meron.
So, meron na. That's around 60 athletes. So
madami.
Yeah, meron na, marami na. These are identified by the federation and also the group heads of the federation. Tapos in that 60 athletes, meron doon mga around 10 to 15 kids, as in 6 to 12 years old.
Bata.
So we're beginning to develop and train kids as young as them. Kasi ang ating goal, the goal of the International Federation is to join the Olympics by 2028.
2028. Okay.
Oo.
Pero sa
So
ngayon, pero wala pa tayo sa Asian Games, tama? Wala pa sa Asian
wala
Games yan.
pa.
Okay,
But
okay.
yeah, the federation, the International Federation is working hard for the inclusion. Kasi before you can go to the Olympics, you should have at least joined 2 IOC events. So meron na
Oh,
tayong isa, SEA Games.
okay.
And then maka-join pa tayo ng isa, Asian Games or whichsoever
Sanction ng IOC.
sanction ng IOC, we can apply the sport can apply for the Olympics.
Mhm.
Ayun.
Mhm.
If you're looking at 2028, that's 8 years from now.
Yeah.
Those 12-year-olds will be 20-year-olds.
20.
So
Oo.
ano na 'yon?
Medyo peak.
Peak na 'yon.
Oo,
Peak
oo.
na.
Oo.
'Yun. That's why as early as now we're identifying prospects like that na.
Mm.
Kasi if ever yung gusto nating makasali ng Olympics at sana man lang sa mag-excel tayo, di ba?
Yeah.
Have to start training as early as now.
Pero at least merong plano na naka-set ngayon. Dahil ito yung maganda kasi sa isang program na medyo I would say medyo bago-bago to, no? Kung 2016 lang nag-start. So at least merong plano kasi may end goal talaga na okay. Kung Olympics yan, at least meron na sa pipeline na mga athletes na pwede na sumabak.
Well, we're very blessed to have our president right now is Attorney Al Agra.
Okay.
We're very blessed to have him as our president kasi siya, very thinking forward siya
Okay.
when it comes to the sport. So it's for the benefit then of course of the athletes, syempre iniisip din niya kung paano ang lulugar ang Pilipinas. Syempre the welfare of the athletes, paano makakapag-training yung athletes and everything that's involves the sport. So ayun. Ang ganda ng programa and the federation is actually looking at kumbaga inaalagaan nila yung athletes and of course the sport continuously promoting it.
Yeah. So promotion of the sport and then grassroots program. I think goods yun. Goods yan. Goods yan. If I were to learn OCR, do I have to go to a club or join a club, join a team? Paano ba ako makakapasok ng OCR?
Actually, si federation natin, the local federation, POSF, is made up of groups. There's no individual members. So it's group members. So pero hindi mo naman kailangan sumali ng group para lang matuto ng sport. I mean, you can go to one PHO, the obstacle facility in SM Ora for you to learn about the sport, and then you'd probably bump into someone who's involved in the federation or who's involved with the teams or the groups in the federation. So yun, kasi marami ring perks if you join as a member of the federation. Tapos yun din, at least meron kang team na kasi kahit individual sport siya, masaya na, may karera sa ganyan, punta tayo, di ba? Parang you'll go there sa team, tapos may support group ka, and again, it's a fairly new sport, so it's hard for you to as an individual to actually perfect everything by yourself. So mas maganda rin with a group of people. Well, mas masaya siya and mas maganda rin kasi at least you'd learn the ins and outs of the sport within a group.
Curious ako, since you are a fairly new sport, has funding been an issue?
Again, we're very blessed with our federation. We've been getting private sponsors.
Okay. So madali to ibenta. madali siya ibenta or madali bang i-sell yung vision do sa mga private sponsors na that OCR is something that you can invest on?
Kasi ano siya exciting siya eh.
Okay,
If
okay.
ano ka lang, pag sinabi mo na na, uy, Ninja Warrior.
Mm.
Parang, sir, gagawa tayo ng karera, Ninja Warrior, maraming manunood. 'Di ba? In a private company point of view, actually hindi importante sa kanila yung marami sasali, maraming manunood.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yun, kaya actually siguro yun yung unang bentahe niya kasi exciting siya panoorin
Yeah.
and it's new.
Mm.
Ano na eh, kumbaga saturated na yung yung market para sa mga fun runs, mga ganon.
Mhm. Mhm.
This is something new to to the to the kumbaga to the community, to the country. Saka of course the funding from PSC and POC di naman nawala. I mean, kahit na new sport tayo, may funding naman talaga from the government agencies, and it's a really big help. Actually, mm, ang funding ng government agencies man, I'm since I got into the sports scene, may funding eh. May funding. Ang funding kasi release sa sa federation eh. May
Okay.
funding ang federation.
Okay, okay.
Hindi ko na lang sasabihin na baka doon
Okay.
nangyayari yung corruption.
Okay, okay.
Oo. Kasi darating yung funding sa federation eh. And it's up to the officers of the federation how to use the funding and how to
Mhm.
disburse it,
Mhm.
'di ba?
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Ayun, ganun. Well, the federation is very 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 transparent on where the funding from the government agencies have been putting, I mean, where the federation is putting it into,
Yeah.
'di ba? So kasi ang nasa isip natin palagi, uy, may funding. Tapos baka kinangkong na nung government agency.
Mhm. Mhm.
Hindi min eh kasi sa amin ang ano namin ang experience namin, the funding goes straight to the federation.
Okay, okay. Very
So may
transparent.
funding,
Oo, oo.
'di ba? Kasi lahat ng atleta namin and as coaches in the federation, we're well taken care of.
Mhm. Mhm.
Wala kaming reklamo and ano na lang, workout training, do your best.
Yeah.
Kasi siguro we're blessed with a good set of officers in the federation that's
Yeah.
been working very hard to at least give everything to the athletes.
Mm. Give to the
Uh,
athletes, give to the propagation of the sport itself.
Oo.
Kumbaga.
Oo. Correct.
Okay yan. Malinis. Ayos. Very good. Okay. A few questions lang. Top of mind answers lang. Would you rather run or lift?
Run.
Ninja race or medium distance race?
Medium distance race.
Favorite workout?
Burpees.
Burpees. Pare, hate na hate ko yung burpees. Ikaw favorite mo? Akma.
Pare, full body workout yun. Pag
Ah,
tinatapos ako mag-workout, burpees na lang ginagawa ko para full body workout.
pagkatapos ng burpees, may hilo ko eh.
Kaya nga nag-workout, di ba? Para maramdaman mo yung workout mo, di ba?
Sige. Solo event or team event?
Solo.
Mac or Windows?
Windows.
Favorite place to race? Or ano yung pinakamagandang pinaglaruan mo? Not necessarily here in the Philippines.
Feeling ko best race ko was once in Taiwan, Kaohsiung.
Kaohsiung.
Uh,
Lights on, lights off.
Lights off.
Yan. Okay, sige.
Yan.
Okay. Pampaano lang. Pampa-break lang ng ano. So saan yung best places to learn or to practice OCR?
Well, to learn and practice, siguro, we have an obstacle facility in SM Ora,
Mhm.
which is called Pretty Huge Obstacles. And meron pang may mga other gyms na nagtayo ng obstacle course facility. Meron sa may Maginhawa, alam ko merong isa eh. And
Okay.
yeah, meron. And also sa 4th Strip sa BGC, meron ding isang nagtayo ng obstacle course facility. Pero kasi you actually don't have to go
Go there.
go there kasi lang yan, kumbaga hanap ka ng monkey bars in
Oo.
a nearby playground,
Yeah.
work on your grip.
Mm.
Na yan, it would be a start. Tapos katulad namin nung nagsisimula kaming mag obstacle course race, wala naman kami ng actual obstacles eh. We had a makeshift bar that we use for monkey bars.
Mm.
We have a makeshift rope that we use to traverse the rope.
Mm.
Walls na pinagpatong-patong na tabla.
Mm.
Alam mo yun? It's actually, if you go back to your childhood days, kung paano ka maglaro dati nung bata ka, it's basically it eh.
Oo.
'Di ba? Pag umakyat ka sa pader, pag tumatakas ka ng gabi, aakyat ka sa pader, iinom ka, tapos uuwi ka, aakyat ka uli ng pader. 'Di ba? Obstacle course yun, men. 'Di ba? 'Di ba pag inakyat mo yung puno ng mangga para kunin yung mangga, lalambitin ka ngayon doon sa sanga. Monkey bars na yun, 'di ba?
Yes.
It's not that hard to actually learn the sport. So you don't actually need an actual obstacle kasi may mahanap ka lang sa bakuran mo, pwede ng obstacle yan.
What was your favorite, or what is still your favorite obstacle? Yung parang pag nakita mo to, sure ball, boom.
Rings.
Rings.
May monkey bars kami na parang monkey bars pero rings siya. So you have to swing.
Gets.
Yeah, ayan.
So ibig sabihin yung rings ba natatanggal? Hindi naman.
Hindi siya natatanggal pero you can swing.
Okay, gets.
It's one, for some reason kasi maraming taong hirap na hirap doon. And ako kasi medyo favorite ko siya. Natutuwa akong gawin siya. Kasi nga, angas eh. Daming hindi nakakagawa eh. Di ba? Tapos magagawa mo. Ayun.
Anong pinaka-hate mo naman na obstacle?
Pinaka-hate kong obstacle?
Or least like obstacle?
In every race kasi, merong kumbaga accuracy. Si Spartan race, meron siyang spear throw.
Okay.
Spear. Tapos may target.
Yeah.
Kailangan dumikit. Si Conquer Challenge, meron siya tirador kasi local brand eh. Tirador, tapos may target. Yun,
okay.
medyo sablay ako sa mga ganung
sa mga accuracy shit.
Oo eh. Kasi, alam mo yun, yung tumatakbo ka, sabog baga ka na. Tapos biglang bibigyan mo ako ng spear, tapos tatamaan ko yung target. Medyo mahirap.
Okay.
Yun.
Ganun pala yung Spartan race. Hindi ko, kasi yun, sabi ko kasi wala talaga ako idea in terms of that one. Akala ko, si Spartan race, obstacle lang talaga na parang obstacle ng ninja race. So,
No.
So, hindi.
Actually, si ninja race saka si mid to long distance race, magkaiba yung obstacle nila. Kasi si ninja race, very upper body heavy siya. Marami siyang sabit-sabit na may sinalihan kaming race sa Russia. Okay. 160 meters. Pucha pare all upper body. So, yung grip mo by the third obstacle, sabog na yung grip mo. Yun. Paano mo masosustain yun? Kaya, kung napansin mo dun sa binanggit kong mga previous sports nung mga nag-excel sa 100-meter race.
Yes.
Sila? Wall climbers.
Yes.
Climbers. Kasi nga, sila eh. Yung upper body heavy sila eh.
Okay. Oh yeah, wall climber. Oh yes.
Yung mga wall climbers. Kasi nga, they don't have the endurance to run. Pero kasi, hindi naman nila kailangan eh. Kasi 100 meters lang yun eh. Seconds lang ang bilangan doon. So, pero very upper body heavy naman. Kaya, iba-ibang forte rin.
Ilang races na yung nasalihan mo? Ikaw, personally? O too many to mention ba?
Medyo too many to mention na tayo. Siguro, bigay mo sa kung purely obstacle course race, mga nasa probably 10 a year.
Dami.
Oo,
Dami.
madami.
Okay.
Kasi, medyo nakaka-addict rin naman kasi siya. Up to a certain extent. Yeah.
Given na ito yung current setup ng OCR ngayon, with all of the competitions, with the programs coming in, how do you see OCR in the Philippines or internationally within 5 years' time?
In 5 years' time, mas malaki pa.
Mas malaki pa.
Mas malaki pa. Kasi right now, booming pa lang siya sa Philippines eh. Tapos, feeling ko ang magpo-push niyan talaga is the inclusion of the sport in the Olympics. Siyempre, it's not that popular yet throughout the world. Pero once na unti-unting maipasok sa Olympics yan. Kasi siyempre, if mapasok siya in the Asian Games, and si OCR Americas is also trying to put it into the Pan Am Games. So, alam mo yun, with these continental federations doing their part to promote the sport, yun, feeling ko lalaki din yan. Kasi, sayang kasi before the virus started, dapat may first race na sa Vietnam.
Okay.
It could have been a stepping stone for us to lobby for the inclusion of the sport in Vietnam 2021.
For the Asian Games.
SEA Games yun.
SEA Games. Oh, sorry. SEA Games. Okay.
Asian Games is 2022.
Okay.
China yun. So, yun. Kasi first race dapat sa Vietnam yun. So, ayun. Ano na siya? Unti-unti nakikilala na siya. It's been going to countries na hindi naman kilala ang OCR dati. So,
okay.
Ano yan? Lalaki pa yan.
Sino ba ang top country ngayon in terms of ninja races?
Ninja races, kasi, hindi pa nagbabangga ang Europeans and Americans eh. Kasi, I personally saw how the Europeans play then. Iba rin yung laro nila sa OCR. Pero kasi, I haven't seen them clash. Pero if you pattern it to the Ninja Warrior, ano yan? Americans pa rin. Pero kasi a big part of it is the Japanese.
Okay.
Japanese meron silang competition sa Japan, Sasuke yata yung name. It's kung nanonood ka ng American Ninja Warrior, narinig mo yung Mount Madoriyama.
Yes.
It's patterned from that race in Japan. So, actually, kinopya lang ni American Ninja Warrior kay Japan yun. It's Sasuke talaga. So, mahirap sabihin kung sino yung best in ninja ngayon kasi we don't really have the platform or the competition to actually know who's reigning over the ninja competitions right now.
Or wala pa talagang fixed or wala pang standards talaga in
wala
terms
pang
of
standards eh. Kasi iba-iba pa nga eh. Katulad ng race natin, iba sa race nila. Iba yung obstacle. Ganun. So, yun. Yung one of the tasks of the International Federation to standardize the race course and the race obstacles.
Yeah. At saka gusto ko yung sinabi mo kanina na in terms of standardization, parang they're looking at body weight talaga as opposed to, giving other competitors an edge, lifting heavy yan. At least medyo level yung playing field.
Level yung playing field. Parang baseball lang yan. Isa lang yung specs ng bat, isa lang yung specs ng bola.
Yeah.
Pero, di ba? Kaya, nagugulat ka bakit merong Japanese na pumapasok ng Major League. Diba? Bakit walang Pinoy? magkasing tangkad lang naman tayo nung hapon.
Kaya nga. Oo nga.
Let's leave it at that.
If someone is very curious about OCR, like what do you tell them to pursue it?
Very curious about OCR. It's gonna be like your childhood. Naglaro ka sa putek, na umuulan, makit ka ng pader. Ngayon, kumbaga, it's something that you would enjoy like a child. How you enjoyed your playing outside like a child.
It's like going back to the playground, only a little bit bigger.
A little bit bigger, a little bit heavier. And you'll hear some bones cracking and some diba?
Patay tayo dyan.
Nung mga bata tayo, kung makasabit tayo sa puno, wala namang problema. Ngayon, ang hirap-hirap, di ba?
Medyo aakit ka ng konti ng puno kasi yung bintana dun sa isang bahay, kung nasan yung crush mo.
Oo, di ba? Masilip mo man lang.
Masilip mo. Nako.
Anong kulay ng t-shirt?
T-shirt.
T-shirt? Anong t-shirt? Sa, something that I tell people, daming maganda sa OCR.
Madaming magandang
babae. Face it. Totoo yun. Daming magandang babae sa OCR. Dami ring pogi. Hindi ko lang masyado napapansin kasi nakikita nila.
Yun! Nako, yun na nga ba sinasabi ko eh. Alam mo na, sabi ko nga sa'yo alam mo, mga kaibigan, no, kung nakikita niyo po itong video na to, medyo hindi comfortable nung una si Raven dahil sabi niya, ano ba, kailangan ko ba maging pogi ng 9 p.m? Kasi 9 p.m. namin ito nire-record. Sabi ko, di mo kailangan magpa-pogi ng 9 p.m. kasi lahat naman tayo pogi.
Yan, kaya tayo magkaibigan eh.
Yan. Pare, cheers. Cheers. If someone would want to keep in touch or know the latest about OCR, parang, kumbaga, ano ba yung mga pwede nilang i-follow na sa social media or sa sila pwede pumunta?
Social media, you can follow Pinas Obstacles in Instagram.
Okay.
The
What's
federation is also Pinas Obstacles. That's the handle in Instagram.
Okay.
And then in Facebook, we are Pilipinas Obstacle Sports Federation.
Pilipinas Obstacles
Sports Federation.
Ulit. Pilipinas Obstacle Sports Federation. Potek. Sorry, man.
Foundation.
Isa pa. So, Philippine Obstacle Sports Federation. Ayan, nakikita niyo po yan sa kanyang
Pilipinas Obstacle Sports Federation. So, yun yung sa Facebook, and then again sa Instagram is Pinas Obstacles. That's the handle in Instagram. The federation posts the races that will be going on for the next few months, and also updates for the races and the other brands na nag-obstacle course.
Ano kung may sige, go. Of course you can
follow the brands as well. We have Spartan, Tough Mudder, Conquer Challenge, Guerrilla Race. Lahat naman yan suportahan natin kasi it's for the betterment of the sport as well.
Okay. Paano naman kung may tao na sabi, naku, ang pinakagusto ko makakuha ako ng coaching advice kay Coach Raven kasi ang pogi niya.
Coaching advice pero ang pogi
Oo. Saan ko kaya pwedeng ma-send yung message ko na, Coach, ang pogi mo?
Instagram handle is Raven Quan. Raven Quan with the Q-U-A-N. So
okay.
Raven as the blackbird and then Quan Q-U-A-N.
Okay.
That's on Instagram.
Okay.
And in Facebook, it's also Raven Quan.
Right. Sige. So,
ayun, andun yung pangalan ko, yun.
Ayun. Makikita niyo yan, Raven Quan. Click the link below kung malalagyan ni MR ng link below to. Kasi tamad siya mag-edit. But seriously, thank you so much, Raven, for giving us this opportunity to talk to you regarding OCR. Very exciting things. Looking forward to, having the sport grow, not just here in the Philippines, but internationally as well. Na, kumbaga, sana ma-develop talaga yung athletes, and I could really say na it's on the right track right now.
Ay,
Nice.
thank you rin.
Thank you.
Thank you rin sa
Thank you.
pag-invite sa akin dito.
Yes.
And it's amazing na people are actually interested on how the sport is going and then it has been going through this past few years. And ayun, it's very good to hear from somebody outside of the sport na we're doing good progress, or we're doing good things for the federation.
Yeah. As evidenced also by your gold overhaul sa SEA Games. Talagang may future, may future.
Very
Future
proud,
dito sa
very
sport
proud.
na to.
And,
Yes. Sige, may shoutout ka ba? Shoutout. Pwede ka mag-shoutout dito.
Si Aling Nena na bumili akong beer. Joke lang. Ano lang, siguro for the federation, our president, Attorney Al Agra, and our secgen, Andro Sarmiento, and all of the other officers, Kaloy Paca, our treasurer, and our secretary, Angel Regalana, and all of the athletes of the Philippine OCR team. Stay fit, stay healthy, and marami pa tayong karera. Palipasin lang natin tong hayop na COVID.
Yeah, fuck COVID, no?
Putangin ng COVID. Hassle, man.
Hassle, sobra. Okay, sige, thank you so much everyone. Thank you for listening, and we hope that you learned something about OCR and ma-inspire pa kayo to take up the sport, no? So yun, sige, thank you so much. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Peace out.
Peace out.